Totally. My next question is, because I have to say I'm very fast, how grueling was touring?
Well, again, you know the answer to that because you did it as well, but if you want it from my point of view, it is very grueling, and this is actually a tour. You wouldn't think it because I'm just like on my own, but it's just exactly the same as if a band was here, as far as it goes, because, you know, for instance, well, if you look at the dates, you know, say you know, a couple of days ago I was in Glasgow, and then I had to get to Preston and Liverpool the next day, and it's a long drive. It's, you know, 3 hours, have a stop. You barely have time to stop to have a sandwich because you're on such a tight schedule that you've got to be at Preston Record Shop by 1 o'clock, and then you do a bit of signing there. You've got barely time to get something to eat, and you're over in Liverpool, or is it with friends, but you're there for about an hour, and then you've got to get to the venue, unload everything out, then you know, no sooner you've done that, you've got to do a sound check, and then you've got about an hour left before the doors open, and then you're on it, and it's like, you really just can't, it's very intense on a timing factor. You've got to turn yourself around really quickly, and it's like that with bands. When bands tour, you travel and you've got very little time, swivel time, to find 2 hours that you can go and sit down and have a meal. And I don't know if you found that, but in the early days, I mean, you're in the back of a terrible van, and you got, you know, it's very rough. What would your opinion of that be?
Well, the same thing, you know, you admit that hours and hours of being bored, but you didn't actually have any sort of solid time to go and do anything interesting, so you're just kind of like the whole time like hanging around and, you know, maybe having an alcoholic drink or something.
You never have time to look around different cities.
Yeah.
You know, we've been to lots of wonderful places, and I couldn't tell you, you know, anything about the place apart from, you know, getting to the venue and unloading it and leaving. I mean, you never got time to look around anywhere, which is a shame. So you're at the next place all the time. It's quite relentless. It's quite tiring. I found it quite tiring just with this. I mean, I've been doing it. This is the 5th one I've done. I started on the 10th of September, and it's quite intense, you know, all the dates I've still got to go to Portsmouth tomorrow, and then up to Nottingham, Birmingham, and then back to Newcastle, so it's been all over the country really, and but yeah, it's the same, you just don't get time to turn around basically, yeah.